right, we are back for the rest of our reading lesson. We're going to go over some vocabulary words that you're going to see in your story, A Fine Hike. Let's look at our first word. Our first word that Miss Duncan wants to talk about. Oh, look at our word. It has our new letter T that says I and our magic E. That's the word hike. A hike is a long walk. Maybe through the woods, on a path, through the mountains, a hike. Let's look at our second word. It also has our new letter T that says I, aisle, mile. A mile is a way we measure distance, how far we have gone. You might say, I hiked 2 miles with my dad. We're going to move on and read our story, A Fine Hike. Yes, look at that. Look at that picture or illustration. I see Scott. Scott is with Clive, his friend Clive, and Clive's dad. They're going on a camping trip. It looks like they're setting up their tent. Today, Miss Nake wants you to listen carefully to our story. I want you to pay special attention. At the end of the story, I want you to be able to tell me where Scott, Clive, and Clive's dad set up their tent. A Fine Hike. Scott is on a hike with Clive and Clive's dad. They hike 3 miles up a big hill. At the top of the hill, Clive's dad says, "This is where we will camp." He drops his pack on the grass. Scott and Clive help him set up the tent. At 5, Scott and Clive hike to the lake to fish. They get 5 fish. At dusk, the kids hike back to camp. Clive's dad makes a fire. The kids munch on hot dogs. At 9, they get their tent. They are all tired. They smile as they sleep. What a great story that was. We're going to be talking about some questions. Now remember, Miss Nakian told you to pay special attention to where Scott, Clive, and Clive's dad set up their tent. So that is the number 1 question. Where do Scott, Clive, and Clive's dad set up their tent? Let's go back into our story. That's right. Scott, Clive, and Clive's dad set up their tent at the top of the hill. Yes, make sure you use the exact words from your story when you answer a question. Number 2, how many fish do Scott and Clive catch? Good thinking. That's right. It says right here they get 5 fish. But when you answer a question from a story, it's very important that you use the characters' names. Scott and Clive. That way, you know exactly who you're talking about. And make sure it's in a complete sentence. So, Miss Nakan wants you, when you say an answer, complete sentence, character name. So I would answer that question and say, Scott and Clive caught 5 fish. You want to be very specific. How do you think Dad cooked the hot dogs? Let's go back into our story. This story did tell me that Clive's dad makes a fire. So I am going to use what I know, and I think that Clive's dad cooked the hot dogs over the fire, over the campfire. That's what Masankan's thinking. What do Scott, Clive, and Clive's dad do at 9? Ooh, let's think back into the story. 9 o'clock. Yes, that's right. It said at 9, they get into their tent. And then it says they are all tired and they go to sleep. So at 9 o'clock, Scott, Clive, and Scott's dad climb into the tent and they go to sleep. Why do you think that Scott, Clive, and Clive's dad were tired? Yes, that's some great thinking. I think they're tired from all the hiking they did and then setting up the tent, making a fire, roasting hot dogs over the fire, maybe. They had a very long day. Now, for the last part of our questions, I want you to think of your own I wonder question. What did you wonder as you were reading the story today? Okay, remember there's no right or wrong, it's just what you think. I have a question. I wonder what Scott, Clive, and Scott's dad will do the next day. Maybe they'll go on another big hike, another big adventure. Maybe they'll tell stories around another campfire. You did such a great job reading and answering your questions today. I'm very proud of you. We'll be back together tomorrow for our next reading lesson. I hope you have a great day, and I'll be with you soon.